S26 Ultra is a beast, but how it will stand against the Galaxy S25 Ultra? Although S25 Ultra is at a big discount, which you can avail from a prior listed in this video. The biggest change with the S26 Ultra next year will be its cameras. Are we going to see 3 camera sensors on the back, and 2 of them would be 200 megapixel? No, S26 Ultra will going to get 4 cameras on the back, similar to the Galaxy S25 Ultra. According to the source, there's only one 200 megapixel sensor on S26 Ultra. Yes, which is the 200 megapixel main sensor. The source further added, just received the second prototype information. That device uses the same sensor size as HP2. Samsung is trying to use the HP2 sensor again with the updated pixels and a new lens, which means there is no difference between the S26 Ultra main camera and the S25 Ultra. Just the optimization is different, although they all change it with the S27 Ultra in 2027. My source confirmed this while ago. S26 Ultra will be using the last iteration of HP2. The 3x 10 megapixel, however, will see a change from 10 megapixel to 50 megapixel. And with a change in 3x, we may see a different optical zoom on each telephoto sensor. Early prototypes suggest a 3.5 times and 8 times zoom, which itself is a great update, but it's not final yet. Although, if you don't want to wait, then S25 Ultra is a great option at this much discounted pricing, which you can avail from a prior listed in this video. I've been hearing from people, can we see a Bluetooth S Pen in the S26 Ultra? Well, we have 2 different sources. According to Panda Flash, it appears Samsung might get rid of the built-in S Pen in the future Ultra phones to make more room. I'm sure he's talking about the S27 and onwards, because the S26 Ultra will surely feature a built-in S Pen. Even S26 Ultra 1 prototype has a built-in S Pen with a Bluetooth functionality. The same source also shares the display look of S26 Ultra against the S25 Ultra. It is too early to talk about the S26 Ultra, I know, but the source confirmed the actual look of S26 Ultra with almost 98% accuracy. This is the first look of Galaxy S26 and the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Did you guys notice anything? Both looks the same as S25 and the S25 Ultra, but you can only see the difference if you put them side by side. So here's the difference between S25 Ultra and S26 Ultra. Looking at the top, it says same frame as S25 Ultra, but a bit thinner display bezels, and you can actually see the difference in the bezel size. Same goes for the Galaxy S26 and S25 base versions. Now, according to the source who leaked these images, Samsung will retain the current S25 series thinner frames in the Galaxy S26 series, but with the thinner bezels. 98% accurate bezels look. This doesn't seem like a huge update compared to the S25 Ultra, although my internal source also confirmed about the thinner bezels is coming next year with the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Another major change we can see on the S26 Ultra will be the battery size. When we talk about the Samsung phones, there's one thought in our mind, can we see a battery upgrade this year? And is there any chance? I've got a special news about this. Lately, there was a source who claimed Samsung is going to add a bigger battery in S26 Ultra, and now my internal source suggests Samsung is testing out the 5500 mAh battery even before the Galaxy S25 Ultra. But Samsung is thinking of relying on display efficiency on S26 Ultra, which indicates no battery update, since shipping battery over 5000 mAh is a big challenge for Samsung. Now honestly, this is a complete mess. Some prototypes actually have a 5500 mAh battery on S26 Ultra, so Samsung, please don't think about the 5000 mAh battery. This also indicates the battery is not confirmed for the next year flagship phone. So either 5000 or at max 5500 will be featured in S26 Ultra. Also, the processor is out for the S26 Ultra and things are looking great. Samsung S lineup is always at the front when we talk about Android experience, and this time we got a news about the Snapdragon 8 Elite 2nd generation, which will be featured in the Galaxy S26 Ultra. More on Exynos 2600 later, but according to the source, GPU independent cache increased from 12 megabytes to 16 megabytes. Early setting performance increased by 30%. That's a massive jump from Snapdragon 8 Elite, which is already too powerful compared to the competition. Not only this, 2nd generation self-developed CPU architecture increased by 25%. This is a normal 2nd generation Snapdragon 8 Elite. Samsung will add Snapdragon 8 Elite 2nd generation made for Galaxy, which will even increase the performance on S26 Ultra. Not only performance, it will also be more efficient compared to the previous generation. Now, the source further added support for a newer generation high-speed LPDDR5X or LPDDR6. Not sure about the memory technology, but according to the previous sources, we may expect a 16 GB of RAM option in S26 Ultra, since now even base models have 12 GB of RAM. On this note, if you find value from this video, then give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace out.